Hey Stampin' friends, welcome to the Joy of Stamping with Rachel. I'm Rachel Kuhn and it's Fun Fold Friday. Today we'll be making a really fun Shark Frenzy card using the new Give It a Whirl dies from Stampin' UP. Go ahead and hold while I flip and we'll get started. All right. Be sure to comment during today's live so that way you may be one of the lucky people to win today's card that we'll be making. This one is super fun and interactive. Let me show you how it works. So we have this little arrow here pointing to this little dial here that we start to turn and we can change what our card says. So now we have the daddy shark and then we have also mommy shark. Just like that. And if you have any kids or been around for the last 10 years, you hopefully have heard this song about baby shark, do 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 do. And so this makes it a really fun card to make, to either give or to play with. I am pairing it today with things that are going to retire, the Shark Frenzy, and some brand new dies. Let me go ahead and show you the stamp set that we're using. So these are our images. They have a stamp for the outline of the shark and then a color in, and it has lots of accessories you can use and the different names as well. It also comes with dies or has dies that coordinate. You could buy separately or bundle. These dies are currently on sale. And so if you were to get this one, buy it separately to save more. This is what it looks like. And we're using the photopolymer, which is that super clear stamp set. All right. Let me go ahead and show you the new Give It a Whirl dies. They come in about 2 packs worth. And I've divided it onto 2 magnetic sheets to keep it a little bit easier to use. You see that? Okay, so this one is really neat. It has lots of different windows. Let me hold it right here. So it has this window right here, the circle one, the heart ones, and this little scallop one to go over the circle one. If you see the little hole right there, that's how you know that's one of the windows that you can use to have the whirly part go underneath and have something show through it. This little peace symbol here is the item that will turn. You'll also see a hole for that one for you to place a brad. And then they have lots of accessory type dies. This die is not a part of a bundle and it can coordinate with many things because it has hearts and circles and clouds and stars and these fun little arrows. Some of the arrows are embossed ones and this one is actually cuts out. They even have a fun little banner piece here. All right, let me go ahead and show you our pieces and how this card comes together and the stamping, how to stamp the shark. Let me go ahead and show you how to stamp the cute shark real quick. I've already made mine because I had a die cut that out and that just helps with the step. And I've even made the little baby a girl this time. And you can see I even added a necklace that came with this one to make it super, super cute. And then also I've die cut some extra little embellishments here that we'll add on at the end. Let me grab our stamp out and just show you how to stamp this cute shark. You can use the traditional colors or go more fun with like I did. And I do a dark outline for our images of the shark and then a lighter color for the fill-in. So I'm going to use quickly just a basic gray for the outline and the smoky slate for the color in. It took me a little bit of practice and hovering to figure out the best way to stamp these sharks. And it works best if you can be right over the image, which is hard for me to do when I'm on camera. So hopefully we will make this line up just right and give you an idea of how it looks. So I'm going to ink it up in that smoky slate. This is more of a traditional shark look. And then you're just going to go over it and hover. It's a term I like to use. And then turn it to where it looks like it's going to fill it in at the right spots and press down. Then you'll see as you press down the color transfer. And I have my foam mat underneath because this one will go on a little unevenly unless you don't have something underneath it. So you're going to make sure that ink transfers really nice. Let me do it one more time to show you. So I'm going to go and turn, match it to the outline. right about there, and then I'll press down. Super easy, right? 2 cute sharks now for me to cut out later and use on another project. So this one is retiring by June 30th. So if you love these cute little sharks and the fun saying, be sure to grab these before they're gone. Cute. All right, let me show you the pieces for this card. So I've already cut out with that rectangle shaped die the top layer, and it has this cool little notch that comes out as well. This is for where we're going to twirl it. And then I have created the little window here using this one, which I wasn't in the die, so you didn't see this one. So I want to call this one a word window. And I've die cut that part out. I also have the wheel, and I've already embossed our cute little shark on a piece of Pacific white. And then I have a basic white for the inside because we want to make sure we can write on this card later. And I'm going to show you our new brads. Let me see if you can see the, I know it's a little blurry. There we go. These are called the round and square brads. And you can pick either one. I did a small little white one. Look at all these brads. These are a must-have if you want your wheel to turn. There we go. A little small white one for this one. And we want to do our stamping on the bottom of this first. Let's go ahead and get that back in view. And we're going to grab our doo-doo. That sounds really weird saying that out loud, but it's part of the song, so it makes complete sense. All right, let's ink that up. And I'm using Pacific Point as my blue. That's one of my favorite colors to use when I'm doing anything with the ocean or anything blue. Make sure I have a little bit right there. Make sure I don't press too hard. Transfer that on. Awesome. Okay, we'll put that aside real quick. And let's go ahead and grab our wheel right here and our die. So I'm going to use this as a guide. I'm going to put it right over the hole. And I'm going to stamp my next words through this frame. And this will help me keep it straight and know just where I want it to be. So we're going to do mommy right here. There we go. And then we're going to turn it and we'll do the next one. Let's do baby. So make sure you have that inked up nice. That's a nice thing. I could see that I didn't have that inked all the way. I was able just to go and tap it again. There's baby. And of course, we need to get daddy. I could have also had the grandma or grandpa for this part here. This would make a really fun Father's Day card, a baby shower card, a card for a toddler who would like to play with it. Just an overall super fun card. Okay, that's all of our stamping, so let's put our ink away. Okay, so she can't just say this. She has to sing the song. I hear you. If I would know that I wouldn't totally butcher it, I would totally bust it out as well. All right, so grab your brad. We're going to stick it through the hole right here. And then we're going to stick it through the hole on our wheel. And then flip it over and open up the brad. Just split it in half. That way. There we go. And let's make sure it's twirling right. Going right there. Looks like we've got it good. Now we add dimensionals to the back. Make sure do not put any dimensionals on your wheel. We don't want to glue that down and make it get stuck. So we're going to put them all on this blue, which is balmy blue is the color I'm using today. We're going to make sure we get around to make it strong and supportive. And if you have a mini one, even stick one here at the very top so this part doesn't sag here as well. And remove your backs. For this card, the way this die is, it makes it so it's not a completely centered card. You want to have a little bit more off-centered on that way so you have room to spin it. Okay, make sure I have all my sticky spots off. Awesome. And let's go ahead and stick this on. just about like that. So we have that room here. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and add our cute little arrow before I lose it. Hopefully I haven't already. Here it is. It's so tiny. I'm going to use my silicone mat because it is so tiny that it makes a mess with the glue. I just put a couple dots on here. Woo! See, I flipped it. There we go. I'm going to attach this right by our wheel so people know that this is going to be moving and then go that way. You could also go up with it, but I feel like it's more of a natural fill to go down with the wheel. And now we just need to add our cute little shark family and embellish and give them some things. Let's dress them up. Let's give her a cute little purse that I stamped already, and I die cut that out. And we're just going to add it to her little fin right here. I'll let that one dry. Cute. We put a little bow on our cute little baby shark right here. There you go. You know she's not from the South, shark, because that bow is tiny. And baby girls get huge bows if they live in the South. All right, and then we do a little cute tie. And there's lots of little dress-up items on the stamp set that you can use too to make it more custom and fun. We just kept this one kind of basic. There's the dad tie. All right. Next, we will go ahead and add some dimensionals. I'm going to add one to the back of this one. And I'm just doing one. Oh, and I need to do our shark too. So let me do that one. So I'm going to grab a dimensional for this one, but we're only going to put it on half of it because we want to cover up our brad, but you want to make sure that this part right here doesn't have adhesive. So we're going to go right over there because we still want it to be able to spin. There we go. Still spinning, and now it can save the daddy shark. I want it to be underneath it enough so that way it finishes the sentence we're trying to build. Okay, so we have our daddy shark. Now we can put him right here. And let's get our mommy shark on here. She can be right here by daddy and baby shark. We'll put baby right about there. Super cute. All right, we have a couple more things to do and choices to make. I have two different embellishments that I think would be perfect for this. This is the newer silver and clear epoxy essentials, and they have these great looking clear ones that I use on this one. Or we also have our opal rounds. I'm going to use our opal rounds this time to make kind of like a bubble look to this. So we'll put one right there. I don't know if sharks actually do make bubbles. I'm assuming they do. I've never seen one, so. All right, lastly, we just need to make sure we have that white piece in the center, or in the inside, so that we can write on it and make it personal. Grab the bone folder, and then we're just about done. There it is. That's it. Super easy to make, and the dies really do all of the hard work for this one, right? You change it up, and there's so many fun ideas you can make with these dies. But be sure to, if you like these sharks, grab them before they're gone. They'll be gone June 30th. All right, you guys, have a wonderful weekend. Happy stamping, everyone. Goodbye.